Welcome, everyone, to NBA basketball here on 2K Sports. Tonight, it's Noche NBA, a celebration of the amazing Latin culture in this league and its fans all around the globe. A great tradition we get to enjoy. In this game, we'll see the Los Angeles Lakers going up against the San Antonio Spurs here at AT&T Center. This is Kevin Harlan along with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And, of course, David Aldridge is joining us tonight from the sideline. And both these teams, Clark, really pass the ball. If you love great ball movement, this is the game for you.
For sure, both of these teams really share the ball and rack up a bunch of assists. That speaks to how selfless and cohesive and well-connected they are. This is the kind of matchup basketball fans should really enjoy watching.
Here's Temple. 6 to shoot. Duncan with a screen on Bryant. Here's Temple. Off target from three-point range. Bryant looking over the floor. And Kobe throws it down.
Bryant able to elevate and levitate once he takes flight. Just enjoy the show, folks.
The pass to Splitter. Odom against Parker. Pass to Duncan. Duncan drawing the double team. Parker with a clean look. Up again. Rebounded by Odom. And now just over a minute played here in the first. Here's Bryant. And the layup falls.
This just proves how tough Kobe is. Brushing off the defense inside, a no-brainer.
Parker against Fisher. Outside for Jefferson. Passes to Splitter. Back to Jefferson. Parker against Fisher. And stolen by Fisher. And now in transition is Fisher. Here we go. And there's Kobe. That's good on the assist from Derek Fisher. Bryant's got 6 points.
You can count on Fisher to find the open man. Excellent vision and IQ.
Parker against Fisher. Outside for Jefferson. Pass to Temple. 5 on the clock. There's the pass to Splitter. And it's good, 2 points.
And Splitter just too big for the defense on that one. How about the touch inside from the athletic center?
Gasol screen. Here's Bryant. The kick out to Odom for 3. That's good, and it's Bryant with the assist.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. And stolen by Fisher. By himself. And finished off by Bryant.
Fisher does a really good job positioning himself defensively to come up with steals.
Parker with it. And 15 points last outing. San Antonio again turning it over. Matt Bonner, he's checked in for the Spurs.
Number 15, Matt Bonner.
Here's the Lakers with the ball. Stringing it together. They've got an 11-2 run going. Here's Kobe. Here's Odom. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Here's Parker. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
And that's just an all-star caliber move off the dribble by Parker that ultimately creates the shot. His quickness with the ball really nearly unparalleled.
Bryant can't get it to go.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
And Temple kicks to Bonner. Pass to Splitter. Bonner inside. Odom on him. Bonner no good. And so Fisher will bring it up for Los Angeles. Odom the pass to Bryant. And finish off by Bryant.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
And there's the call on Derek Fisher. That's his first foul. Some changes here for the Spurs. Antonio McDyess is checked in for Splitter. Ginobili comes in for Jefferson. And it's Hill in for Garrett Temple. The Lakers also making some changes. Walton comes in for Gasol. And it's Brown in for Kobe. Ginobili can't hit. Looking at Los Angeles, they took the win in their last game against Charlotte.
Yeah, and that one, their intensity on the offensive end was not matched by their opponents. That led to some easy buckets.
Yeah, you know, you can't allow them to get into a rhythm on offense. Once that happens, then you're in trouble.
And some changes here for the Spurs. Duncan comes in for Antonio McDyess. And it's Simmons in for Parker.
I mean, that can happen to anyone, but it's ugly every time it does.
Yeah, it is unfortunate, embarrassing. He just lost his concentration for a split second, and that's all it took.
They grabbed their own miss. Brown wide open. He fires. A three-pointer is right on target.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
Kobe Bryant getting it done for Los Angeles. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And we return to the second quarter, and Noche Latina specialized jerseys on display. Welcome back, everyone. And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game, how it's been going for the Lakers.
They're really mucking things up for the opposition, racking up steal after steal, just not letting them develop any kind of offensive rhythm.
You know, another point I'd like to add is that they've had tremendous success early on converting turnovers and turning those into points.
Ginobili dishes to Bonner. Shot clock at 6. Duncan with the screen for Hill. Kicks it to Simmons. Here's Duncan. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over.
And here we get a chance to check out the story on Tim Duncan. What a run he's been on over the past few weeks. And he's an elite glass eater, a factor inside among the top 10 in rebounds per game.
And as you said, one rung below the leader in block shots. Tremendous motor. He's simply been destroying opponents in the lane. The kick out to Walton. There's the triple. A rebound by the Spurs. They come in fresh off a win against the Heat.
And the bench turned up in that one. Whatever they couldn't get from their starters, they got from the reserves.
Well, you know, you hear about the importance of having depth all the time, bench players that contribute. In last game, their bench came alive.
Here's Duncan. That falls. Nice feed that time for Manu Ginobili.
Got to admire the focus now. Duncan is really good at overpowering the defense at times. I like seeing him get to work inside.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard.
Guys, it is symbolic of their effort here tonight.
Well, Clark, here we are, deep into the season. I'm guessing teams now are really getting fixated on the playoffs.
Well, it certainly amps up your focus quite a bit. As a matter of fact, I imagine you don't think about anything else when you're part of a playoff team. No question it's what's on everybody's minds right now.
The feed to Brown. It's stolen by Duncan. Hill looking around. Screen by Duncan. Hill finds Duncan. Outside for Simmons. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Ginobili misses. Lakers leading by 12. Here's our test. Feeds to Odom. It's stolen by Duncan. Fisher against Hill. On the wing, Duncan. Over our test, hits the jumper.
He's starting to find himself out there now. You know, he's taking much better shots here in the second quarter.
So the Lakers call timeout, their first. So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. Splitter is checked in for Matt Bonner. Jefferson comes in for Bobby Simmons. Garrett Temple is checked in for Manu Ginobili. And Tony Parker is subbed in for Hill. Gasol's checked in for the Lakers. Bryant comes in for Derek Fisher. And the Lakers have possession. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Passes it to Kobe. To the middle. Gasol kicks to Kobe. 5 to shoot. Kobe Bryant! So good at finishing through contact.
Quite simply, he's a bucket. He's a shot maker. There's very little that ever throws him off his game.
Shoots off the step back. Splitter. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Parker.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
Sometimes, for whatever reason, a lot of times you don't know why. It takes a little while to work the knots out, but it looks like they're putting it together right now.
From that in-between range, they've been the much better team.
Well, when you knock down jumpers like that, it opens everything else up as well.
Duncan with a screen on Brown. Here's Parker. Gasol pulls it in.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Yeah, another column in the stat sheet that hasn't gone in their favor. To climb back, they've got to put forth more effort.
Lakers shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
And typically a strength of theirs, 79% on the season.
And they've made progress in that department from last season going into this one, guys. I mean, the numbers have improved.
Antonio McDyess is checked in for Duncan.
Already a very confident player. Knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
Parker against Walton. Rejected by Gasol.
Fantastic defense from Gasol there. Used his reach to get the block. Great idea to pull up and take the transition three there. The D was in position to block his path to the hoop if he took it inside.
Here's Temple, guarded by Kobe. McDyess can't hit.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Parker with the steal.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Yeah, they've got to hold for the last shot here.
Splitter passes to Temple. McDyess a screen. Here's Parker. Again, the miss by the Spurs. Here's Kobe. And so it's Los Angeles, feeling good about their 17-point lead heading into the break. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving up very few easy points. And we've got more on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You look at Kobe Bryant in this game, I mean, he has been everywhere.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of it.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Gasol a screen. Right side, Bryant. No one near Odom as he lets it fly. Good, and the assist goes to Bryant.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
And what's been impressive is that it's not been any one player. It's been a collective effort, contributions from everybody.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Here's Bryant, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
First personal foul.
Lots of talk, Clark, around Kyrie Irving. He could go first in the draft. Out of Duke, what's the scouting report on him?
Kevin, it's really hard to say because Irving missed so much of his college season with the toe injury. But when he has played now, it's been clear he's elite finishing around the rim and a tremendous talent and has major ball handling skills too.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game.
All right, Spurs fans.
Let's check out the NBA's best three-point threats. Well, you look at Jefferson, second in the league, extremely accurate from beyond the arc.
What a percentage that is for him from three-point range this season. His deep touch is about as good as you're going to see.
Kobe, that's for two. No good off the back of the rim.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Odom a screen. Now here's Kobe. He's guarded closely. Going inside. It's stolen by Duncan. In transition, here comes San Antonio. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
Boy, Jefferson's so good in the open court. When he's got room to run, he pulverizes the opposition.
San Antonio shooting their third free throw attempt of the game.
And 75% on the season as a unit from the free throw line.
On the wing, Kobe. Covered by Duncan. Here's Bryant. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one on Parker.
You know, Kobe is the total package. Not just an elite scorer, but a very talented, versatile defender, too.
And Kobe drops them both. And Clark, this summer, the 1960 and 1992 U.S. men's basketball teams both inducted into the Hall of Fame.
Both teams were undefeated, winning by over 42 points on average. But the world is starting to catch up. After some disastrous finishes, nice to see the U.S. back on track with 2 straight gold medals in Beijing and Turkey.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Walton's checked in for Gasol, and it's Brown in for Bryant. Duncan, a screen. Temple dishes to Duncan. And he banks in the layup. 6 points for Tim Duncan.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Here's Artest, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Artest's got his first points of the game.
Artest driving to the rack with purpose, a nice combination of hustle and muscle.
And Temple kicks to Parker. A rebound by Walton. Lakers leading by 19 points. Outside, Odom. Odom with the screen for Fisher. They swipe it. Here's Temple. He's covered by Fisher to the left side wing. Here's Parker. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Splitter working his tail off here tonight on the glass. Good at slipping by guys to kind of get those second chance opportunities.
Here's Walton. That's good. And the assist goes to Fisher. Walton's got 5 now.
And guarding him on the perimeter isn't a priority for them right now, but if this continues, it will be.
Duncan against Odom. Almost, but it rolls out. And Odom's got the ball here for the Lakers. After this game wraps up, they're off to Atlanta where they'll take on the Hawks. That'll be game 2 of 4 straight on the road.
Steady with the ball. Fisher looks for somebody with a better shot most of the time.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. Antonio McDyess, he's checked in for Splitter. Bonner comes in for Duncan. Ginobili, he's checked in for Jefferson. And it's Hill in for Garrett Temple. Here's Ginobili. It's back to Hill. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
You know, he's not a knockdown shooter from there, but when you're that uncovered, you almost are forced to take it.
Count that one.
Working the blocks nicely, Lamar Odom dumps it in from inside.
For San Antonio, they've gone even 5 of 10 on shot attempts in the third. Pass to Ginobili. Looking to end the run. Hits it from three-point range. Ginobili's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
Boy, that was a thing of beauty by Parker.
Odom with a screen on Parker. The pass to Odom. Right side Artest. And here's Fisher. He has yet to score. Odom. And Odom stays with it.
Excellent play, great timing, and Fisher delivers the perfect pass.
Here's Ginobili. Here's Bonner. Drives to the hoop. It'll count. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers in very good shape with a 23-point lead at the end of the quarter. Their defense has been terrific in this game. Right back after this break. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Outside Hill. Spurs working the ball around now. Well, Kobe winning his 5th championship last season. Amazing. But he is in his 30s, GA, and some incredible young players ready, it seems, to take over.
No doubt. Kevin, you've got 26-year-old LeBron coming off that MVP. A 22-year-old Kevin Durant just won the scoring title. So loads of other hungry stars ready to be next.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
For the Lakers.
Guard it.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
20! And make some noise for T-shirt time! And that is your San Antonio dancer. And now, your Spurs dancer.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Gasol's checked in for Odom. And Kobe is subbed in for Fisher. Outside, Kobe. And it's sent back by Hill.
That's really stellar work from Hill. He takes pride in his defense, a lot of pride in how he defends, especially getting to shots. His timing is really exceptional.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Kobe Bryant.
And look at how the hustle game has been going for Los Angeles.
they've been running away from the defense all game. I mean, loads of points here off the fast break, and the opposition just hasn't been able to adjust to that aggressive play style.
And the defense has been disruptive, forcing turnovers, challenging shots. The turnovers they've been able to turn into points, too.
Duncan, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That one is on our test. And Clark, last season, some contentious contract negotiations between the NBA and its officials. Nice to have things settled, isn't it?
Always good to have labor peace, Kevin. Yeah, the collective bargaining agreement is set to expire after this season, so we got to take a pause and hold our breath. Could be another tense summer coming up.
Lamar Odom is checked in for Los Angeles. Fisher comes in for Brown. Lets it go. Here's Gasol, and finished off by Gasol.
Boy, as a pick-and-roll partner, you couldn't have a better guy than Pau Gasol. He's got great length, excellent hands, and a nice touch.
Ginobili outside. Here's Temple, covered by Artest. Screen by Duncan. Shoots from the baseline. Temple can't get it to go. Los Angeles leading by 23. Shots good by Kobe.
Boy, he's demanding the ball. He wants it, and he's coming through. I mean, you can see why his teammates trust him down the stretch, guys.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And a look now at San Antonio's upcoming schedule. On Wednesday, it'll be the Detroit Pistons coming into town. And then on Friday, it'll be the Sacramento Kings coming into town.
And that matchup against the Heat, it's not going to be a picnic, but they know heading in, it's a game you got to get excited for as a player. It can be a big statement taking down one of the top teams in the East.
Here's what San Antonio's going with right now. Splitter is checked in for Bonnett. Jefferson comes in for Ginobili. And Parker subbed in for Hill.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
It's Parker with the drive. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And what strength there by Parker. Be able to take the hit and still drain the shot in the process. He is just a remarkable athlete with tremendous finishing ability.
Odom a screen. And Bryant wide open. He shoots. And again, it's the Lakers.
Odom with a nice job cutting the defender off there.
Fisher against Parker. Splitter with a screen on Fisher.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Parker inside, defended by Gasol. Parker's shot is off. The Lakers have gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter.
Boy, it's been all Kobe all the time tonight. What a scoring machine.
And it's Parker with the ball, bringing it up for the Spurs. He feeds it to Duncan. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Parker. Parker's got 3 assists in the game. LA has gone a terrific 5 of 6 from beyond the arc in this game. Now here's Bryant. D right on him. Odom a screen. And Bryant kicks to Fisher. Back to Bryant. 4 on the shot clock. Lets it go from deep. San Antonio with the rebound. 1:14 left in the fourth quarter of this one.
Just look at the score differential in this one. I mean, a truly commanding and dominant performance here
for Los Angeles.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And so checking out their season record, this game will become their 45th win.
Really a big-time win for these guys. They lost their first 2 games of the year to this team, so they won't be in danger of getting swept when they meet for the 4th time.
And you got to believe that's important. I mean, it's one thing to lose both games of an interconference series. It's a whole different story losing all 4 games to a team from your own conference.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Kobe Bryant.
He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot hand.
Here's Temple. And they recover it. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Tries again. And Parker, here we go. He lays it in.
Great dime that time from Jefferson, the swing man, who knows how to find his open teammates, too.
Driving the lane. And Bryant slams it in.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off. Defensively, you just can't afford to give these easy looks up. Just asking to get burned if you do.
Now Bryant. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And that about wraps it up. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you next time